Welcome back everybody, or welcome if you are new. Today we are in the Dirt Pro late models at the dirt track of Charlotte. I always enjoy running this track. I like this car too a lot. I haven't ran it too much recently. I wish it had a fixed setup because I hate trying to make setups. And I've tried making setups a long time ago and I did decent at it, but the setups have been changed a decent amount over the years since I've made my setups, so it's kind of fallen off some. But I feel like I always have a lot better of a qualifying and heat setup than I do for the feature. Hopefully that'll be a little different here. I tried doing a little bit more practice to work on the feature setup. Hopefully I got it decent enough. But this track came in really interesting. I'm gonna hit that tire, didn't I? Nope. That was very close, but I still ran a 7.84, not awful. This lap's probably not going to be any better because I messed up my entry on turn 1 and had to completely get out of it. I'm okay with a 7.84 because this track came in really weird where it was already kind of worked in going into the corners and it wasn't very used up. It was just a weird combination, but it'll definitely get used up when we run in the top in the feature for sure. So far ran 7.84. We are 4th currently. If you want to see my setup, you can go ahead and use it. Not everybody drives the same, so the setup might not work for you. It might, but you never know. This is just my feature and heat setup. I have the fuel as low as I can get it, just so you can go as quick as possible, really. But we have a minute left until qualifying ends, so I'll pick it up when we're about to grid up and go green for the heat races. Alright, qualifying's over. We qualified fourth, which isn't too bad, so we'll be second in heat number 2. So we'll sit here and watch everyone try to advance in the heat number 1. I think everyone's going to advance. There's only 15 of us in the lobby, so I think everybody advances to the A main regardless, so it's just making where you're starting. But we're car number 2 out of 15 in this race, so hopefully we can have a pretty good showing. Starting 4th at least, well, qualifying 4th at least. Hopefully we can get the lead for the outside lane in our heat race. But yeah, I haven't ran the Dirt Pro late models in a few weeks. I usually only run them at the tracks I really enjoy and I have a better setup for, I feel like, because I don't have a good setup at most tracks. I just wish these cars had a fixed race. Like the limited late models and the super late models, they both have a fixed. The limited late model doesn't have an open setup, but the super does. So the super has both. The limited late model's only fixed, and the pro late model's only open. I wish they would make the pro late model fixed racing, because I feel like this is the most balanced car to run out of the 3 for the late models. The limited late models, you could basically hold the gas down and go about full throttle about anywhere, except the smaller tracks, obviously. But it's hard to pass in those. The super late models is a lot of throttle control, and you can mess up very easily. These cars have a good medium, where you're going full throttle at these bigger tracks, especially when you run the wall, but there's enough horsepower in these cars to mess up still, and you can get by people. So I feel like they have the best racing out of everybody. But these also have cautions in the A main, so I had to bump my fuel up from what I used to run before. I used to run 7 gallons in my feature setup, and I bumped it up to 8 now that the caution laps don't count towards the total. They used to, but the last time I ran here in the Dirt Pro late models. So I bumped it up to 8 just in case, because with 7 you could run 33 laps until you run out. But with those caution laps, you never know how many caution laps you'll have, and you could be on the outside looking in, running out of fuel with a few laps to go probably. So I bumped it up, hoping that my setup will still be fine. It might make a little bit heavier in the back end when we go into the corner. I'll have to feel that out going into the A main. Pace truck is off for heat number 1 here. The 1 car is going to turn out and take off. You had a pretty good start. The 3 car on the outside actually had a pretty good start too. We'll see if anybody... Okay, they're already hitting back there. I need to go back there because that's going to be more interesting. The 7 car, I think that is, that blue and black one on the top, he went sailing in and hit the 6. I think they're just going to be single file for the first 2 spots, so I feel like this is going to be more interesting, especially with the way the 7 threw it in there. 4 cars trying to make some spots here. Not quite going to make that. You got to come down to the 14, just barely. But you could run the top, you could run the bottom. In these cars, it's just a lot of fun overall. Oh, the 5 car messed up really big. He about slid up into the 6. 6 had to get out of it a little bit. I feel like the bottom's still going to be the fastest right now. Definitely in the feature, the top's going to be faster. Because the bottom's going to be worn out a good amount. Nearly 3 wide. 4 car might try to get it down there. He's going all the way to the bottom. Not quite making that work. 5 car slides up some going into the corner. Messed up his corner pretty big. Because he was just in the slick going into the corner and got 2 sideways. Anything going on with the front 2? It's actually quite close up here. I didn't expect it to actually be as close as they are. One car gets a lot more sideways through the corner than the 3 does. Oh, the 3's trying to send it. He about killed himself on that tire. That was a bad idea. What lap is it? Oh, it's the last lap. That makes sense. He tried throwing it in there for the last lap. Didn't quite work out. 7's running the bottom, 6 running the top. 6 is going to get a good run off of 4. Not going to quite get there. He smacks the wall, gets into the 4 as well. That was a mess. That was an unnecessary 2x for both of them. But, what was the, finishing? 6 beat out the 4. Okay, I thought that's what happened. But we're starting 2nd here. Hopefully we can run pretty well. At least finish 2nd, if not, try to get the lead in our heat race. Hopefully we can get the lead. That'd be nice. Just waiting on everybody to grid up. 3rd place is here now. I don't think we're missing anybody unless somebody in the outside row is missing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we're missing number 6.
Well, this was a good start to the morning, but oh well. Work with it, I guess.
Don't feel bad, Scott. I'm back here with you.
Only 15 cars in this race. Car number 2, we definitely have to finish pretty well in the feature to gain some iRacing.
Yeah, I've only been up for about half hour. Still
I'm
working on
hoping
my first cup of coffee, so
I'm hoping that we can actually gain a little bit of iRacing in this race. I'm hoping we can gain some iRacing in this race because we're only 6 away from 4,200, and I've never gotten up to 4,200 before, so I'm hoping that we can get there today. This is probably the last race I'm doing until week 14 starts, which is, I think it changes over tonight at like 7 or 8. I always get confused when it changes. I don't know which hour it is because the daylight savings messes it up and stuff, but hoping that week 14 has some fun races in it. Usually there's a figure 8 that I'll probably run. I wish they would do like a dirt figure 8. That would be very fun. But they always change the car up in the figure 8. And they've done it in like the rally cars, which was a lot of fun because they have a handbrake and you can just drift the corner. I've done it in like street stocks and just other random cars. But
good luck, guys.
About to go here in this heat race. This leader, what is happening in the outside lane? Behind me, they're gone. I don't know what the hell people are doing behind me. I'm not slowing down to where this 9 wants me to. He was trying to make a really funky start there. We didn't get a great start, so the guy did get inside of us. Don't come up. Thank you. I'm going to try to run this outside, get a good run off the corner so I can get by the 8 car here. I looked inside to see what number he was and smacked the damn wall, so that was stupid by me. Oh god, my setup's loose right now. That's not good. I need to just run the outside apparently.
Got one inside.
My setup is not translating over to this heat race.
Outside. Clear high, clear high. 5 left to go. Got
This
one
track is
outside.
just so weird right now. It came in so odd. Not how I expected it at all.
Got one outside. Clear high, clear high.
Oh, tire. That was scary.
Outside.
Not trying to get into him. I got sideways off the corner. Yeah, my heat setup did not translate over from qualifying to the heat. It definitely changed a lot because we were in the second heat. Probably needed to tighten it up just a little bit because we were heat number 2. It got worn in a little bit more than I thought it was going to. But we're going to be running the wall in the feature for sure. My feature setup is made for the wall. It's not made to run the bottom.
Got the white flag. One more left to go. Got one outside. Clear high, clear high. Inside.
Okay, that was unnecessary. 15.
Clear low, clear low.
He just completely like threw me into the wall there. We lost so many spots in the heat race. Fuck.
I didn't mean to get into you right there, bud.
It's fine.
There's the checker.
That's so frustrating.
I didn't think I got
Driver.
into it too hard, but I definitely did not mean to get into it at all.
No, it's fine. I think just the back end kicked out and it affected me more than I expected, so it's fine. Alright, yeah, here's my feature setup. Might translate for you, might not. You can use it if you want. My gear ratio is a lot different too. But we're starting, where the hell are we starting? We're starting back in 10th now, so we got a lot of people to try to pass. I want to go back into that heat race and see what happened there at the end, but my setup was not translating at all. So maybe I'll make this race exciting, trying to get by some people. It's gonna be hard to pass though, because a lot of people are probably gonna run the outside. But I definitely thought my setup was gonna be good on the bottom. Definitely was not for that heat race. I like running the bottom when it's in the heat race because a lot of people like to move up too fast. But my setup just did not work. I don't know what happened. It got worn in more than I expected. It didn't look like it, but it apparently did. There wasn't any grip down there. All the grip's flying up towards the wall right now. So starting back in 10th out of 15, that's not great to start with. Should probably be starting like 6th, but I messed up way too much. I shouldn't have put myself in that bad of a position in the first place. I've done a decent amount of practice with my like qualifying / heat setup. I've done a ton of laps on that, and I was running like
Alright, man, we're going
I've
green.
gotten into the
Timeout.
5s a couple times, and then I ran 6s a good
Good
amount
luck,
of
Tim.
times, and then I was able to consistently run 7s running the bottom,
Thanks. Good luck.
and the track never got weird,
Get ready.
like weirdly worked in like this. So just track conditions are different than practiced, so that happens. But hopefully we can dodge wrecks if there is any. Hopefully there isn't. If we can go 30 laps straight here, that'd be great.
Green, green, green.
Just try to be a little careful on the start, not run into anybody. Try to get single file spread out maybe.
Clear low, clear low. You got one inside. Clear low, clear low. You got one inside. Clear low, clear low. You got one inside.
I'm just hoping I can get to the outside of people. It's mainly it.
Inside. All clear.
Because I know people can probably hold it in 3 and 4 on the bottom, more than 1 and 2. 1 and 2 is definitely top dominated. But most people are already running the top. And 3 and 4 as well. Oh, they're getting into each other. I thought that was going to throw the 8 more out of control. I thought it put him in the wall harder, but it didn't. They're 3 wide in front of me. That's a little scary. You gotta watch for people back in getting into the wall in front of you, because that will straighten them out real quick and might ruin you in the corner too if you're not careful. Alright, first caution. It was somewhere behind me, I know that. It wasn't in front. So, we're in 9th now?
Yeah, I see how today's gonna go.
Poor Scott.
Pit road is now open.
Hopefully these caution laps go by pretty quick. I think they will. We should get 2 to green, coming back around, catching the pace truck right here. Don't know if we're going to double up or not in these, because I know some races are single, some are double. Very, not random, it's specified to certain classes, but I never know, because I don't run them too often. I'm hoping it's single file, that'd be nice. I like when we do single file restarts. We can kind of get spread out and start picking people off immediately.
It's alright, we'll blame it on the cup of coffee you haven't finished yet.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, are we doubling up here or are we single file when we get to the line? If so, I'm going to be on the bottom, which I'm not super thrilled about.
Alright, man, we're going
Inside.
green.
Yep.
Alright,
Okay.
man, line
This is
up
going to
on the
be
inside row.
interesting, to say the least. My setup's not made for the inside.
Come on, Benningfield, I need you to get that 30 car moving a little faster at the top, man. Tired of locking
Get
it up.
ready. The pace car is in.
Hopefully we can get a good start here and pick off a couple people. That'd be nice. Okay, we have a guy going 3 wide already
Gotta
from
love
behind
it when
us.
15 cars coaching everybody.
Outside. You're clear high. Clear high. Inside. All clear. All clear.
Try not to smack the wall. I have to focus like so hard on not doing that. It's hard to judge it too with people in front of you. I'm trying to watch the cars around me too, not smack the wall. Had to completely check up there for the 15 or I would have gotten back to him. That's caught. Oh, oh God. Where do we go? We had nowhere to go. Rip.
Alright, man, caution is
I don't
out.
think we
Caution
got
is
2
out.
damage
Line
and
up
they're
on the
still
inside.
wrecking. Holy
Pit road
shit.
is closed.
Okay.
Past the-
Some people got
past
flipped.
the-
Sorry about that.
That sucks for them. We got a 2x out of it, but I don't think we hit that hard, to be honest.
Now we'll-
So I'm okay with
We
that.
barely got into any of that, though. But
I think I just barely got into the side of the 3. It wasn't too bad. But I saw him going down, and then I saw him hit the guy come back up, but I didn't expect the 3 to stay exactly where he was sideways. Where are we, 5th now? Damn.
Are you talking to the other Justin?
There was a lot of people in that wreck.
No, I'm talking to you. Said, how's my nose look?
Pull up next to me.
There's a lot of people in that wreck.
Looks fine.
His back end looks worse, probably.
Alright, thanks.
That might be from smacking the wall, though, on the right side. I don't know exactly how it started. I know the 3 got a little sideways, like 2 sideways. Somebody got into him, and then the 3 was just out of control. Hit a guy that was below him, shot him straight outside to the wall, and then a bunch of people started flipping. That's all I know.
Alright, man, line up on the inside
We went
row.
from 9th to
happened to
5th
Anthony?
in that wreck. I think he might have been one of the cars that got flipped. I'm not sure. There's a couple.
Get ready.
Yeah, he tried to run a slider line, ended up parking it on my nose, and I had nowhere to go.
Alright, man. The pace car is in.
Alright, hopefully we can get a good restart. Third on the inside now. Had a pretty good restart.
Green flag.
Being closer to the leader.
Alright, man. 20 to go. Go get him. Good job, man. You're fit. Outside. All clear, all clear.
The setup does not like the bottom. Had to try to get up. Oh, somebody's coming out of the pits. They immediately got off the track, which is good. That's what you should do. Don't be in the way, at least. He should have just stopped in pit road and used his relative. Smacking the wall with my back end, that's normal. Fuck me. It's so hard to run closer and closer to the wall the more the line gets up there. It's hard. But if you can do it, you'll be really fast. If not, you're just gonna smack the wall like me and be a dummy. And it's gonna slow you down.
Alright, man. Caution is out.
Okay, another caution behind us, that's good.
Your road is closed.
It's good and bad, because I like when the people in front of me wreck. I just have to try to dodge it.
Pass the 6. Pass the...
I don't know if the 6 is out to try to hit somebody, 'cause I don't know what he's back out here for. It's telling us to pass him, so... I don't know. Oh, God, what the hell just happened there with the 7? You just lock it up or something? You about ran to the leader, maybe? That was weird. Starting 5th again, not super happy about that. I want to be on the outside for a restart. That'd be nice. Like I did for the beginning. Because it's hard to get up when you start on the bottom. Because the outside lane just has so much more
Your
momentum.
road is closed.
Yeah, it looks like we'll be fine on fuel. We ran half the race already. Haven't gone through half my fuel. Could have probably kept it at 7, I guess. The caution laps don't really burn your fuel at all, so it's good. If it goes green the whole way, it's 33 laps. You can make it on 7 gallons, so maybe 7 gallons was the way to stay. I don't know. My setup feels fine for this feature. I just need to get better at running the wall.
Alright, man. We're going green next time. Bye.
I'm
Alright,
getting
man, line up on the inside
too
row.
much into the wall. It's straightening me out really bad. I'm hitting it a little too hard, because some people can get right up on that wall and kind of like skim it the whole way around and they'll be real quick, but every time I tap the wall, I hit it too hard, and it straightens me out into the wall.
The pace car is in.
And then I have to let off to get off the wall too, which just slows me all the way down.
Green flag, green flag.
Pretty good restart there. Gonna get up immediately because 13 slacked on his restart. They're about to wreck up here.
What are you doing, third place?
Yeah.
3 wide, you're in the middle.
That 4 car came up way too high.
Are you kidding me, dude?
Your road is closed.
That 4 car came up way too high.
Bye. Yes.
That's what happens when you run into my right rear and push me up.
Dude,
The 4 car is
I'm
not
on
clear.
the outside. You started in the inside. You have no excuse.
Yeah, I blame the 4 car on that one.
Whatever, dude.
He was
You're on
not
the inside. I'm on the outside.
he was not clear one bit. So
Sorry about that, Austin. I didn't realize you guys were coming down like that.
you're all good. I was trying to avoid that.
Your road is closed.
Kind of got into the 4.
You just think you just run me into the wall, bro?
he kind of did. But we'll be on the outside for this restart, so that's good. At least we'll be on the outside now. But yeah, the 4 car came way too high on him, I feel like.
Dude, I started on the outside. I beat you on the start, bro. I was in front of you. You fucking ran your car into me. You better go watch the replay.
I definitely got into the 4 and helped him finish going
same for
around,
you. Go watch
but I couldn't really do much
You're
to
a
avoid
horrible
it.
driver, dude.
I tried.
All you had to do
Alright,
was
man,
stay
we're
on the
going green
bottom,
next
dude.
time.
I was right behind the
Alright, man.
leader on the
Line up
top.
on the
You had no
outside
room.
row now.
Gotta love it when the 15 car coaches everybody.
Dude, you fucking cleaned me out, bro.
15. I'm trying to tell him he's on the inside, but he doesn't shut up.
Yeah,
Alright,
bro.
man. Pace cars in.
Alright, hopefully we can get a good restart on this outside here. Did not get a good restart on this outside here.
Green flag, green flag. Good job, man. You're up.
There we go. If I could run the wall like that every corner, I might have a chance. Yeah, I definitely saw that wreck happening. I just didn't get off the gas enough to miss it. And I kind of just helped the 4 go around, but he was already sideways into the wall. I was doing the most I can to try to miss it without getting into the guys behind me, because I know that they would have a run to miss it too. I was just trying to avoid a bigger wreck. I'm okay with getting another 2x. I have 499 safety in dirt, so I have all the safety in the world to lose. I'm not like going through trying to plow into people though, to move them. I'm not gonna ever do that. We got a pretty good gap back to 5th, but a good gap up to 3rd, which is not great for me. I didn't hit it that hard that time at least. Hit it on the straightaway though, that's not gonna help. Yeah, they're just running the actual wall better than I am up there. My car did not want to get sideways, it just straightened up. Yeah, my car definitely didn't get very damaged from either of those crashes earlier, so that's good. 7 car threw a slider, didn't quite see the finish of it, but the one either got into the back of him or the 7 hit into him, I'm not sure. Sucks for the 1 car a lot. He fell all the way to 3rd because of that. That sucks. I couldn't see because of the mirror up front.
Justin, I thought you crossed over.
Oh, 15 just like slammed the wall it looked like, but that might have been some like netcode. Get off the wall! Fuck. That loses a lot of time. Now the 1 has to try to get back around the 15, then get up to the 7. But we only got 5 laps left. I just got to try not to mess up too bad. And I can finish 4th here, I feel like. Hey, we qualified 4th in the beginning, so...
Why you wall ride, you cheater?
Shows that I'm still up in 4th,
Keep
which is
coaching
nice.
them up, 15. You'll get them learned up.
Going into turn 1 in fucking 3 on the wall.
It's just some netcode looking.
Here the ghost banged you until you won.
Hey, you shut the fuck up, you non-driver. Motherfucker, drive it back where you belong.
Oh, this 15 is making an enemy of
Hey,
himself.
man, I'm back. Guess your mama with that mouth?
He is catching me from
I'm
behind.
motherfucking 25 years old. Don't run your mouth with me.
Alright, man. 2 to go.
Oh, him's a big boy.
He's definitely catching me from
You
behind.
better go get some glasses and some fucking hearing aids so you can fucking hear somebody when they're passing you on the outside, you lame brain.
Just got the white flag.
I'm just gonna keep running this outside. He's catching me on the inside, but I don't think he's gonna have enough
Man,
to
this
get
guy
by
right here
me.
can run side by side, no problem, bud.
Just with a little coaching from you, I'm sure you'll get him in good shape.
Alright, well we still got 4, so I'm happy about that.
The fucking second, because I suck, I'll tell you that.
I'm happy about that
Like I
finish
said,
after everything that happened.
I thought you crossed it over.
There you go, man.
Wait,
Good job,
get her.
driver.
I want to go back and see what happened with those wrecks for sure.
I tapped the little bit corner through the run and it kind of kept me up there.
Okay, where was that second wreck?
You collected when I did that.
Because it started up here with the 3 car, I
You
know
guys
that.
go watch that replay. Everyone,
I'm done listening to him. I think it was this corner right here. He goes real low for some reason. He already had the position, and he just came up very slow. And like, 7 just got into the back of him. It shot him down into the 9. Hit the 9. Yeah, I just got into the front. I thought I hit the side of him, but we didn't get too bad of damage from that. And then I think the 8 car got flipped too. What happened? Oh, I just went all the way back. Fuck. Go back to this. Hey, thank you. Okay, because what happened to him? He missed it. Oh, he got hit by the 9. The 4 got hit by the 9, but he saved it. And then the 6 just barely gets him, flips. The 6 gets flipped too. Oh, that's awful. That's so bad. Alright, and then what happened with the 4? I think right after, really. Oh no, that was on a restart. Never mind, it might have been this lap. Yeah, it was right here. The 15's on his outside, so... I blame the 4 on that one, for sure. I definitely blame the 4 on that one. Because the 15 is 100% there, and the 4 just keeps sliding up. There's nowhere the 15 can go. I try to miss it, and I barely clipped the 4. I tried not to get into the guys below me. But I was trying to miss it. Yeah, the 13 kind of tapped the 5, but we're all fine after that. But that was mainly the wrecks, I think. For the most part, yeah, because that was the last one, really. So, that was a solid race. I'm happy about that. I want to go back and see what happened in the heat, though. Like, the very end there with me in the 15. I put myself in a bad situation right there to start with. Yeah, when he went to go turn in, his back end kicked really far out. And it just threw me up into the wall. Which really sucked. Made us start 10th, but we worked our way back up slowly. Just avoided wrecks for the most part. So, I'm happy with that finish overall, so... We'll probably gain a little bit of iRating. I think we'll get to 4,200, which would be really nice. So let's go see if we actually hit it. All right, results are in. 7 car ended up winning. He actually had the fastest lap of the race too. Wow, he had a 0.02. Nice. What did I have? A 1.36. That's not awful, really. But started 10th, finished 4th. We gained 20. All right, so we hit 4,200 for sure. Nice. 42.14 now. Strength of field was 28.33, so it's actually a pretty good strength of field overall. That 15 was the lowest number. He was like at 1900 iRating, but now he's at just over 2000. That's good for him. He's getting up there, I guess. But it was a pretty good race overall. We got 4x, so actually we lost no safety. Maybe because I've had so many 0x races on dirt, it's just like accumulated over 499, and then when I actually get some, it doesn't drop. I don't know. So... that was a good race. I'm happy about that. Even the number 1 car above me, he didn't have too much more iRating than I did. He has, what, 25 more than I do now? And he gained 14. Wow, so we were actually really close in iRating. Like, we were within, like, 10 of each other or something like that before the race. We were at, like, a 10 or 11 difference from each other. He gained a little bit more than I did. So that was a good race. I'm happy about that. I like Charlotte a lot. I like Dirt Pro late models a lot. I just wish there was a fixed setup. And I think it'd be a little bit better racing then. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed the race. If you guys want to try to use my setup, go right ahead. It may work for you, it may not. Everyone's driving style is different, so it might not work for you. I don't know. But, hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you want to see my last dirt race, that will be here on screen. If you want to see any of my other Dirt Pro late model races, that will be here as well. Like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more racing, and I will catch you guys in the next one.